We're back, everybody. Party Chat has returned. What's up? I'm Matt Southwell, and I'm joined by the only people that will ever join me, Ashley Dye and Dan Gilbert.
Gents.
So we are two-week hiatus, I think it's been.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
We've not been as good with this show. We've been having conversations about whether or not we should be doing this every week or if it should be more for special occasions. And today is a very special occasion. We're going to be bringing you guys our E3 predictions in just a moment. So if you are tuning in for the first time, this is maybe more of an ad hoc show that we do now. But it's always on a Wednesday when we do it. And we just sit around the table for about 10 minutes and have a chat about a particular topic that's on our minds. Anything video game related goes, basically. So as a viewer might or might not know, but E3 is just around the corner. It's probably the biggest conference of the year in the video game world. It's the event where all the games, big releases, big news comes out of it. It's really good for all the developers and the studios to kind of get people excited for the year, or as it's now become years ahead.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, we figured we'd do some predictions, see how much or how little we know about the video game industry. We obviously, on our Game of the Week show, which we do every Monday, is very news focused. So this way we're going to try and make our own news. And then in a couple of weeks' time, once E3 has happened, we will do another show to laugh at how wrong all three of us were.
How wishful thinking it was.
Yeah. But that's, so yeah, who wants to go first? Anyone want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I can throw
One
it
of
out
you two
there
can
if
go first.
Right.
Go on.
I'm going to go out and say we're going to see no new handheld console announcements. As in, Nintendo is sticking with what they've got, so we're not going to see the NX in whatever variety it's going to be.
Yeah.
They're going to stick with the whatever DS version we're up to now. Is it 3DS?
New 3DS.
New 3DS.
Yeah.
Sony aren't going to update the Vita.
Not at all?
No.
Okay.
Or rather, there's not going to be a new console.
Okay.
So I'm saying brand new hardware. Really.
You're going very safe with your opening.
Yeah.
You're going...
Actually, no. They're not going to do anything.
Okay, there you go.
I'll stay with what I originally thought. That we're not going to see anything.
And no remodelling at all.
No.
And we're not going to get anything from Microsoft then.
No.
On the handheld.
On the handheld. No Sega Game Gear coming out. It's probably a reasonably safe bet, I think, because most people, if they are doing mobile now, are focused, or doing handheld, it's more on the mobile
what I'm saying.
side.
I'm talking about handheld consoles themselves, nothing to do with the mobile side of gaming.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to get 1 point for that one.
It's fairly safe because I think it's...
I really hope Microsoft release like the Xbox portable now. I love it. They release a Windows 10 phone, but it plays like 360 library or something.
The new tablet is now compatible with the Xbox One.
That's still mobile gaming.
Well, technically all handhelds mobile gaming, as in it's mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said console.
Oh, it's mobile. It's back in the same place.
It's not. It's probably not.
It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
They still move it.
That's a good start. I'll go with one that's probably almost as safe, but I will add a kind of exciting caveat to it.
Okay.
Fallout 4 will be announced. We will see it all at E3. It's a game that's people have been wanting for a long time. There's been lots of kind of mini leaks going over the internet over the years and stuff. And Bethesda are obviously doing a conference this year for the first time ever.
Yeah.
And if they were to not announce probably their biggest game,
yeah,
people would write.
It's pretty much what
it would be
expecting out of that.
The only way,
if
I'm wrong,
they'd
with
call
this,
in the military.
I would love. The only way it would be better.
It will actually be Fallout.
It would be Fallout, yeah. The only way I would accept it not being revealed is if it was a massive troll. He came on the stage wearing a Fallout t-shirt and then mentioned nothing about it for the whole show, and then they announced it like afterwards once everyone's like getting angry or something. But no, in addition to it being revealed,
yep,
I'm going to say it's out October this year.
This year?
October this year. That's my prediction.
So not even a year's worth of build-up?
No, none of that
Okay.
bullshit. It's been 5 years since we had New Vegas. It's been long enough. They've been working on it.
Yeah.
I don't like these big, here's our game, and in 2 years you'll get to play it.
Yeah.
People burn out So I'd love people
do.
to go back to. We've talked about this before.
We
3 to
have.
6 months is long enough build up. So that's my first prediction.
Yeah.
Ash.
For me, I don't know if mine's more of a sort of prediction or just I really sort of want this. But certainly, I know there's been a few rumours about it, and when I saw it sort of rumoured, I thought, that would be something that would be amazing.
Go on then.
Either a Red Dead 2 or a remastered Red Dead.
Announced at E3. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be. It's going to be 2. It's not going to be a remaster. I don't think.
I don't know.
Rockstar don't do remasters.
They don't generally, but I mean, a number 2 would be fantastic. I think it would be really, really good. But just, I don't know. I just miss that game a lot.
So
and if they can't do that, then Sony perhaps maybe to say that all PS3 games can now be played on PS4 with a new patch.
Because Rockstar don't have
just a patch.
Rockstar don't have a conference. So do you think they're going to team up with Sony or Microsoft then?
Well, I don't know.
Sony, obviously, they always originally used to be Sony, but
Yeah.
they kind of moved away. That'd be a big scoop if Sony and Microsoft could be like, we're revealing Red Dead 2.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the difference. I mean, okay, Microsoft said that they had something, that was really, 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 amazing. That if you didn't have an Xbox One now, you'll definitely go and buy one, and if you did, you'll appreciate you made the right choice and all this.
Yep.
And I think they need something. I'm not saying it's going to be this, but that is sort of, I think, is something else that we need to be very mindful of with Microsoft.
Yeah.
There's
I think
definitely
it'd be a great announcement. I don't think it's quite as safe as Dan's.
No, it's nowhere. None of my stuff's safe. I like to be on the edge.
Yours aren't so much predictions as they are a wish list. That's fine. There's nothing wrong
It
with
is
that.
because it goes alongside my. I want Sony to announce that in next week you'll now be able to play all of your PS3 games in your PS4 console, and it'll be upscaled and it'll be high res.
How's this going to work? This isn't a prediction. Obviously. This is just you going like, okay, that
Dear
would be
Santa, I won.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I will give you $1 million if that happens.
$1 million.
$1 million. Dan.
Cool. Right, you're talking about announcements and therefore with, like, games moving on. We've got Uncharted coming up soon, like supposed to be the final one. So therefore, Nathan Drake is going to bow out as a face of Sony at some point.
In theory.
In theory, in the near future. I'm predicting this year when we're going to see the new face, at least teased, not necessarily the full game ready to go or anything like that, but we're going to see who's meant to be the successor to this, what the game is meant to be. The new franchise is going to launch in some shape or form, and it'll actually be playable 2 years down the line.
Okay, so you're saying, just so we can get it right for that, Sony are going to reveal a new AAA IP.
Exclusive.
And that, you believe, will then subsequently go on to be the next Uncharted.
The new franchise.
So it doesn't have to come from Naughty Dog, though?
No.
Because I don't think they will reveal. They wouldn't reveal another game until Uncharted came out.
No.
So, yeah.
But I think because Uncharted got that push, it was originally meant to come out before E3. So I think this one is still ready.
Okay.
Was ready to go.
That's out there. I like that one. It's not going to happen. But I like it. I like the
The optimism.
But I suppose with that one, it's difficult because they could announce a new AAA title, but we won't know for another 6 years whether or not it becomes a new face. True. So therefore, we can't really do our results show for another 5 years. So,
got to keep us on the air somehow.
Oh dear.
But no, so you're saying it's going to be like there'll be like a face, so it'll be like a character.
Yeah.
Okay. New AAA title, character, looking like Nathan Drake.
Just me.
You're not in a Sony game. I'm gonna stay with Sony with you and say maybe our two can tie in. I believe Sony Bend will reveal their new game. Now they're a first party studio. They did the Siphon Filter games, and more recently and more fondly for Ash, they did the Uncharted Golden Abyss for the Vita.
Yes.
So, but they've done ports. They did Resistance. They did Uncharted for like PSP. Port or PSP and PS Vita. I think they're ready to take on like a big game. They haven't had a big game since Siphon Filter. It won't be Siphon Filter. It'll be something new. Maybe this. I don't know. But I think they're a talented studio, and we need something big from Sony to come out. There'll be no announcement, no date on it. It will just be a reveal. This is what we're working on. More details to come.
Just on that note, I mean, do we have any thoughts about a possible Uncharted remastered?
Is that your prediction?
No, it was something I hadn't written down. It's just something I just
Okay.
talking about Uncharted and something for Sony.
We are in the age of remasters.
We are
so
in the age of,
probably.
and that is my third prediction. So I could just finish it off, as it were, right now.
Okay.
On remasters, there will be no Uncharted remastered trilogy. That is my prediction.
Okay.
Because Sony are focused, I believe, on PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Is it PlayStation Now? Is that what it's called? Their streaming thing, anyway.
Yeah.
And that's how you play PS3 games on your PS4.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't think... I know we had The Last of Us.
That's a very good point. I think it would...
But The Last of Us happened very close to crossover, so
Yeah.
that's a slightly different thing.
It was slightly different. It was probably something that maybe Sony wanted Naughty Dog to do more so than maybe Naughty Dog wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see a trilogy, but my prediction is no. And that's on the line of the fact that I was going remastered in general, saying we will get teased a Gears of War, not just the first game, it will be the full trilogy. I think that they are aware now they've set a precedent with Halo. But that won't be out this year, that'll be out spring next year.
Right.
Well, I think that we'll definitely see some more on Project Morpheus. I think it's been a couple of months that we've not really had any big news about it, and it's gone a little bit quiet, but they still wanted to go with next year as being the release.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a big focus for Sony. In fact, I'm almost certain it'll be the main focus for them.
Prediction? Are you going to say? Are you going to go as
Well, I
release
think-
date, price?
I think they'll go with release date and price. I think they'll also have some in-game gameplay.
Sort
This,
of
I think
ties
this is
in on one of
tying
the
on
things
one of
I've
your
written
things.
in was I reckon Sony will actually announce their intentions to have a Project Morpheus bundle
Yeah,
to actually go with the console itself.
Bundles.
I think that's going to be one of the main, certainly the top 2 or 3 things that Sony announces.
Do you think they lead out with it, or
Quite possibly, yeah.
do you think that they give everyone at the conference a Morpheus headset?
No.
Not to keep, but like, to because the problem with
I don't think there's going to be much of it actually on show at
'Cause-
E3 itself, but more retailers while E3 is going on.
it'll be on the show floor,
Yeah.
but it won't be in the conference.
Look,
Yeah.
people know what it is
Yeah,
and
but
what it looks like.
they'll make
but
it accessible for people to go and try. It just won't be at the conference itself. You've got to go to satellite places,
I
I think
either
they'll have
around
a few,
it.
I think they'll have a few games lined up in
Yeah,
there,
but they
like,
won't be able to
this
obviously
will be-
serve as many people on the scale to be able to try it
Yeah.
out. So they'll
Yeah.
be saying like at GameStops around the country or whatever for like
Yeah.
That's the problem as well.
one
with VR.
day it will be available for people to come in and try.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Because you can't VR, you can't appreciate unless you have the headset.
I
like
agree.
you can see a new pretty Uncharted 4 trailer, and it's like, oh, that looks amazing.
You can stand next
But
to
you
someone playing
can't-
a game, but you can't on VR.
The VR is all about the experience.
No, I know.
So-
I think all I was going to
But I
say,
think that's good.
I think they will definitely have, 2 or 3 titles that they say these are confirmed as Morpheus compatible. They're going to be coming out around spring or whatever next year, and it's going to be around.
Is that
the
your
same time
prediction
as
for your
release.
date?
Well,
do you want to put a date on? Do you want to be out there?
I
Put a
don't-
date.
I don't
Go on, put a
wanna-
date on it. Put a date and a price on it. You said they're going to put a date and a price. Go on, why not? What's the worst you can do? Be wrong.
all right, £160.
So like what, $200? You're saying?
Yeah,
Or $249 or something?
thereabouts. I'll say around $200, maybe $2 to $250.
That's cheap.
Yeah,
I really hope it's that cheap.
I think it will be. I think
don't
it'll
think
have to be.
Okay.
It's something they're going to have to sell.
Well, yeah, it can't be more expensive than the console.
Exactly.
But they're
Yeah,
making
and that's
money
coming
on the
down all
they're
the
making
time.
money on the console, so maybe they
Yeah.
can afford to take a small loss on it if it will then sell them more consoles.
I would be surprised if it's more than £200 sterling, and I think they'll have at least 2 games that they'll be compatible with at release.
Cool. And that's you have one of it. That's kind of tied in. With
That's
yours.
kind of tied in with mine.
Have you got a final one?
I've got another one I can throw out there. In terms of exclusives, by the time all the announcements are done, this year, Microsoft will actually outscore Sony. in terms of the number of exclusive games that Microsoft announce.
So
We're actually going to see Sony new IPs or
we'll have new exclusives announced by Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah.
At E3.
Yeah.
Not counting the ones that have already been announced, or are we counting like things like
Tomb Raider?
Just to clarify from my scoring, like Tomb Raider, Forza. They've already got Tomb Raider, Forza, Fable announced.
Mm.
So that's and Halo. That's a 4-0 head start.
No, I'm going to say blank slate, as in like anything
new
else
announcements. Okay.
that hasn't already been announced ahead of E3.
I still think Microsoft there'll be a big focus on Tomb Raider and Forza at E3 as well.
I think they've already said they're announcing one new IP, didn't they? Which we talked about maybe on Game of the Week about maybe being from Rare or something.
Yeah.
So, but no, that's a bold prediction because they're already so far ahead. For them to go more ahead, well, poor Sony.
I am very.
I'm not saying it's going to be a massive gulf in difference.
No, it's like 2-1 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I'm not going to announce. There's only so many games you can announce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I think there'll be. I think the surprises will be more on Microsoft than Sony's side.
So you think they'll have a better conference then?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm much more of a Sony fan, but I think Microsoft, they've really got to pull the rabbit out of the hat and do something special. I think because there is a lot more anticipation. I think for Microsoft to do better.
Yeah. Well, they're playing catch up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Any final prediction, Ash, or was that kind of your Microsoft thing? Did that tie in with?
Well, yeah, it was just really a comment
Tie-in.
on the back of that. Really, it wasn't a prediction as such, but I think we've covered everything.
Well, I've got one more which I wasn't going to include, but I'll include anyway because if I put in more, then I've got a better chance of winning. We talked about it. We've talked about it before, but I believe both Sony and Microsoft will both announce new versions of their consoles this year, either in bundle form with a game or standalone, but they will come with 1 terabyte hard drives and they will be in at the same equivalent price point.
When you're saying new console, are you saying just the hard
Just
drive?
the hard
is changing?
drive, yeah, just nothing else.
So they're not
Just the bigger-
remodeling the boxes.
No, it's not.
Like Xbox
PS4
One isn't suddenly
Slim.
shrinking and
How much slimmer can it be?
so on.
I don't think it's ready yet for the Slim yet. I think that will be
It doesn't need
another
to be.
couple of years.
It doesn't need to be.
But I think the one thing people are moaning about are the hard drives. I've already had to buy an external hard drive for my Xbox.
Yeah. Same.
I think 1 terabyte hard drives go in at the same price point, which will then allow them to drop the 500 gig models by like 50 quid or something.
Yeah.
So,
Good shout.
anyone got anything to add?
Nope.
No. Awesome. So we're all excited for E3 anyway. We'll be
We are.
tuning in. Starts next Friday. Is the first conference?
Is it Friday?
Or possibly even Thursday.
Well,
I know Bethesda's early, so I think it might be Thursday.
Well, I think a lot of the big announcements and press conferences are on the Monday, which is my birthday, which is the 15th.
It's because normally Saturday, Sunday, Monday is a 3-day thing, but I think Bethesda had to go early because there was no room for them.
I don't know, I thought it was the 16th to the 18th, but then the press conferences happened the day before on the 15th.
It's fine. It's in just over a week.
It's soon.
And when you've got to love the research we do for this.
I know, it's just... It's
the thing
mad,
we're
isn't
talking
it?
about. When is it?
I
I
know.
don't know.
Soon.
I predict at some point this will happen.
Happy
So
soon.
there we go. There's our predictions for this week. Let us know in the comments down below of all of your predictions. Do you think we're all complete idiots? Please let us know in the comments down below.
Yes, but besides that...
But for the comments reasons. If you want to insult us personally, you can do that as well. I know you'll just be lying for me, but for these two, do what you want to do. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and share us with your friends. But for now, Dan, Ash,
Cheers, guys.
thank you as always. And everyone out there, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. So close to the end.
I know.
See you all next Wednesday.
Dick.